time in the market beats timing the market. All right, it is time for a monthly market update video. We're gonna go over the October numbers for Davidson and Williamson County and just see what the market is continuing to do. All right, let's first look at Williamson County. So you can see the new listings are down 9%. There's some seasonality here. And if we go to this 1 year view here, you know, we peaked out actually in the amount of new listings in April, and ever since then, it's just been a steady little decline all year long. That's pretty typical here. April, May are typically our busiest seasons for the amount of inventory that we have on the market. The amount of houses that went under contracts, the new under contract listings last month jumped up by 7% year over year. You're gonna see just a little bit in Williamson County of more consistency. When we switch over to Davidson, you'll see there's a little steady decline ever since our summer months, but we've been, you know, teetering around that 400 listings going under contract month over month. The amount of active inventory we have on the market is up 22%. This is a pretty fun graph to see, but if you look at the 3 years, even though we're not seeing as many new listings, we're just seeing a lot more inventory linger. Our total inventory is up 12%. Again, going back to that 3 year, you can see pretty consistent over the past 3 years. And then this year, we've just kind of worked with a little bit more inventory on the market. But check out this out. In Williamson County, the amount of closings that happened was up 25%. So we saw a big jump in activity last month. You can actually see that inventory or that closing number is higher than it was in the past 3 years. And if I click it to 1 year, you can see we just saw a huge jump from even last month. Sales price was up 6% in Williamson County. So our average sales price now for all of Williamson County for single family homes is $1.39 million. 3 year view, you can see that we are just still even operating at a higher average sales price than 22, 23, and 24. But our month supply actually dropped below 4 months at 3.8 months supply. All right, Davidson County, pretty flat in the new listing department. It saw a 5% decrease. So you can see here over our 1 year view that, again, seasonality is in play here. Our peak in Davidson County was actually May. 14% increase in the amount of homes that went under contract year over year. In April of last year, we had 839 homes go under contract in 1 month. And this year, our peak was in March, actually at 812. Total inventory is up 14%. And again, over 3 years, we're just working with a lot more inventory this year that's lingering on the market. Closings completely flat year over year. And you can just see we've had a lot less closings in Davidson County in 2025. So 23, 24, just overall, we had a lot more activity, especially in our peak month. So we hit 900 closings in May of 2024, and our peak closings this year was 798 in June. Average sales price, though, is up 15%. And again, looking at a 3 year trend, for a while there, we were hovering around our 2024 numbers, and we're continuing to kind of just hover around that 750 mark. Our peak was 766 in April of 2024. Our month supply of inventory jumped up a little bit to 5 month supply. And again, you're going to see over this 3 year trend, we've just seen a heavy increase in the month supply. So this market just continues to solidify that, you know, time in the market beats timing the market. And that holds true in housing. We are still seeing appreciation year over year. We're still seeing activity in the market, although obviously we haven't seen the amount of activity during COVID, but we never want to see that amount of activity in the market again. And so if you're waiting, if you have the means to purchase and you're ready to purchase, but you're just waiting for some, you know, crazy thing to happen in the market that's just going to bring down prices quite a bit, it still hasn't happened. I mean, that's 2023, 2024, we saw close to 8%. I think 1 month we actually even had 8% interest rates. And sure, that might pause the amount of activity that we see in the market, but it's not going to touch pricing. A lot of owners here have a lot of equity. They don't have to move. houses are gonna sell for what the market's willing to bear, and the market's still bearing these prices. So prices remaining strong, activity is starting to pick up a little bit, but it is still a very balanced market. It's a great time if you're looking to buy, and it's still a good time to sell.